going on, everybody? Who's ready for a beer? Don't worry, Overdrip. We'll get to that. What's up, Kentucky? How you doing, man? I'm excited for a beer. I'm ready for one. Definitely ready for one. Today's, I'm hoping it's be good. It's a new brewery, so new experience, and I'm excited. I'm surprised I've never had this brew before. They're up in Milwaukee, so that's like 2 hours away. But I don't know if I'd drive 2 hours to just go to a brewery, but it should be fun. It should be fun. Up 4 o'clock, people. So let's do this. Boom. What is going on, everybody? Happy Throwdown Thursday to you all, and welcome to another live beer review. Today, we got a new brewery to talk about this afternoon. They're out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Well, they have 2 locations. They have one in Milwaukee, and then they have one in, I think it's pronounced Muskego. I could be saying that wrong. I have no clue. But, yeah, they have 2 locations now available to everybody to go to. We're going to be talking about some double dry hopped Demon Haze from Eagle Park Brewing Company. Just look at that label. I think that label's pretty dope. Has a very big, like, Gorillaz vibe to it, and I think that's pretty badass. I don't know. I think it's just clean and kind of not something you see every day. So that's really cool. But before we get into that, let's talk about Eagle Park really quick. So they started 2 brothers that were kind of into the music industry already. That they're musicians. And they're big fans of craft beer, so they kind of came up with an idea of win a Grammy or brew amazing beer, because they always played in the band. They always brewed beer in their garage together, so they decided why not do both. So they continue to play live music along with have a fantastic brewery from what I've seen already on these guys. So I guess I've already had one beer before from these guys, just not when I was doing reviews and stuff, so I'm pretty excited to give this one a try. So it's a double dry hopped IPA. brewed with Mosaic, Eldorado, and Idaho 7 hops. So I'm expecting some nice tropical notes in this. Maybe a little bit of like some little like berry kind of red berry kind of notes in there, a little bit of pine. But yeah, let's just crack this guy open and see what this guy is about. So let's do this. Let's see what we're getting on the smell. Oh yeah, really like bright, like pineapple. Definitely pineapple, citrus, maybe like a grapefruit in there as well. Oh yeah, this is going to be right up my alley. This is definitely smelling like it's going to be a good one. So, going to be drinking out of my Grim Army pint glass this afternoon. So let's see what this guy looks like on the pour. See if this guy. I'm guessing it's going to be a hazy one, which is always good. Love me some hazy IPAs. And yeah, look at that. Look at that. It's a nice white head on there. Not a lot of it, but a nice frothy white head. Has that nice kind of orange juice. That's the only way I really could describe a nice color of a hazy IPA. Just that nice pulpy orange juice kind of color to it. Oh yeah, very vibrant, like floral, pineapple, citrus on the nose. Oh yeah, this smells like it's going to be delicious. So, hope everybody else has a beer with me. And cheers, everybody. Oh yeah. Definitely hits you with the pineapple up front with that. I'm guessing it's coming from like the Mosaic in there. Nice little amount of hoppiness. Have like a dank, piney, resiny hoppiness to it. Definitely has a nice kind of like a little bit of a malty sweetness going in there at the end. Yeah, that's absolutely delicious. Definitely has like a juicy kind of thick mouthfeel to it. Not really oily to the mouth or anything. Just juicy, vibrant, pungent, like pineapple, citrus flavors, along with a nice kind of dank, piney to round it out at the end. Yeah, absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. Yeah, definitely has like a little bit of a booziness because this guy is a 7% ABV. So it's right on that like threshold of, I don't want to say it's a sessionable one. Once you start getting to like the 7.5 range, it starts getting to the point where it's just like, yeah, let's just sit back and enjoy one and not just start pounding these down. But yeah, the flavor on this so far is delicious. Absolutely loving this. This is like their double dry hop version of their Demon Haze, I guess. Their regular Demon Haze is probably their most popular IPA at the brewery, so knowing that this is like a little bit more of a piney, resiny, danky kind of version of that, I would definitely like to try just the regular version as well, because that's probably a little bit more sessionable, more vibrant on the citrus flavors. Definitely, we'll probably still get that good punch of pineapple in there. But yeah, this is absolutely delicious. So let's see. What is the profile in this one that we can go through? So, Double Dry Hop Demon Haze has gorillas sized amounts of Mosaic, Eldorado, and Idaho 7 hops. It explodes with potently delicious flavors of lush pineapple, cherry orange, and a deliciously dank pine hoppiness from the double dry hopping. Okay, yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. It's just a very, very solid double dry hopped, 3 hopped IPA. And it's definitely hitting all those notes of what you would expect out of a nice, solid, juicy IPA with that nice kind of juicy flavor in there, along with like still keeping the integrity of with the double dry hopping part of it, leaving those piney, danky kind of notes in there as well. But yeah, this is delicious. Absolutely delicious. So let's see what Untappd has to say about this guy. So, like I said before, 7% ABV, and with over 2,083 ratings, this beer has an average rating of 4.23 on Untappd, which is pretty solid. That's definitely a really good rating. Really, really good rating on there. So let's see what people are saying about this one. Somebody rated it a 4. Somebody gave it a 4.25. Saying pineapple notes predominant. Okay. So yeah, they're probably liking the pineapple in there. Somebody give it a 4, 4.5, 4.25. Of course, can't say that this is another beer that I purchased off Tavour, which, if you don't know about Tavour by now from me talking about it, it's a beer delivery / beer subscription service out of Washington State, to where they kind of get a bunch of breweries, over 7,000 different beers, and they have the app to where it's like you could either like a build your own box kind of situation, or you could tell them what kind of beers you like, and they'll send you beers through that fit that profile. So, but unfortunately, there's some parts where it's like you have to be in a kind of like a bigger area to kind of get the stuff to deliver to you. I know they're still working on getting more shipping methods to other areas around the country. So, let's keep an eye out for that. You'll be able to find out right away when you download the app and you put in your zip code if you'll be able to get stuff from them. So, just keep that in mind. But, yeah, let's see. What else did I have to say about this one? Yep, Tavour, other purchase on Tavour. Give it a 4 out of 5. Another, let's see, 4.5, 4.25. Another purchase from Tavour, 4.5. Say, considering I've been vibing out on Gorillas the past couple days, this is a fitting beer. Abso-fucking-lutely. Let's see, somebody gave it a 4.5, saying sunshine in a bag. Or sunshine in a can, if you think about it. But that's really, really cool. Okay, let's start going on the ratings here, because I want to talk about this can art, because I think it's really cool. So, I like that they have the kind of Gorilla can art, the Gorillas can art on there, just because they're kind of taking an homage to a song where it's like, instead of sunshine in a bag, they're doing it like sunshine in a can with all those tropical notes. So I think it fits really well with the style of beer. So I think that's just really cool. I really like the Eagle Park logo as well. It's just like an eagle with kind of like nice little clean logo. Definitely, it's just a nice, classy. This would definitely be something that would catch my attention at a liquor store or a bottle shop, just because you're like, wait, is that the Gorillas on a can? What the hell? So, seeing that would definitely put it to where it's like, yeah, I'd pick it up just for the can art on there. So, easy 4.5 out of 5 for can art. Really, really cool that they had the whole Gorillas theme on there. But, let's see. If I got this beer in a flight at Eagle Park, would I get another one? Abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely. This hits all the marks of what I like. It's definitely hits all the citrus notes, all like those tropical fruit notes. I like that kind of piney, dank, resiny kind of thing to balance out the tropical part of it. Really well balanced. Definitely a very, very solid IPA. Yeah, Nick. Okay, Nick. Yeah, nice glass. Yeah, I see what you're doing there. But yeah, this is stellar. Absolutely stellar. So, what is my final rating on this guy going to be? I really like the mixture of hops they use in this one. It's really, really, really well balanced when it comes to the just tropical citrus, and then leaving those hoppy notes to kind of just even everything out. You don't want it to be too citrusy, otherwise it's kind of getting to the point where it's a little bit acidic, which you don't want. With taking into the account with the can art, and then looking at the rating on Untapped, I could easily give this a solid 8.25 out of 10 for me. It's really, I would highly recommend this to anybody who's in the Milwaukee area, to kind of go over to Eagle Park and try the double dry hop version of this, and actually just try the regular Demon Haze, because this is definitely an easy drinking, nice, refreshing, just awesome IPA. It's great. Absolutely great. Actually, let's top this guy off. But yeah, I think this would definitely be one that is going to be on top of the list of, now I got to keep an eye out for more stuff from Eagle Park, because I think I've had 2 beers from them already, this being the second. And they've both been IPAs, and they've both been really, really solid. So I definitely want to try the regular Demon Haze and see what that's about. Because I want to see if it's a little bit less stank when it comes to it not being double dry hopped and everything. So I'm assuming that I'll probably have the similar can art to it, which is really cool. But overall, yeah. Eagle Park knocked it out of the park with this one, if that's even a weird thing to say. But yeah, super solid. Would highly recommend this. I could see this being available anywhere near the Milwaukee area. Or I can even see this kind of moving over to being available in Minnesota / even down here in Illinois. So if you're in Illinois, kind of see if your local liquor store has anything from Eagle Park. I definitely recommend picking up either this one, or I know which one was there's one that was called Tony Had Hair in the 90s, I believe, was the name of the one that I've had before, which it's just another IPA that was pretty solid. And yeah, absolutely love this. Definitely hits every kind of profile that I'm looking for with a good IPA. Right? Definitely, Anthony. It's just cool. Can art with something like that, just having that, I don't know, sometimes simplicity is best when it comes to this, and just having the Gorillas logo on there is just, I think that's just really cool, especially since they're trying to take words on with like the sunshine in a bag kind of lyric and turn it into sunshine in a can, which when it comes to the brothers being more music oriented when it comes to how they style their beers, and taking that into account and creating a cool name, cool label, and a delicious beer. So I would definitely recommend anything that's coming out of Eagle Park Brewing. If you're up in Milwaukee or in their other location that I can't really say the name of the town correctly, because Wisconsin has a bunch of weird names when it comes to cities and towns and stuff, but that's okay. You have a Lagunitas IPA tonight. Which one, Nick? You might still be able to get your hands on some of the Waldo Special. I highly recommend seeing if go up to your local liquor store, Nick. You might be able to find some of that stuff still. But if you can get your hands on any Waldo Special Ale, do it. You won't be disappointed. Won't be disappointed. But at the end of the day, that's pretty much what I have, guys. Would be foul. Get it? Foul, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So, another fantastic beer from Eagle Park. So make sure you're checking them out on their social media. They're always doing stuff, having some cool beer shots, which I really enjoy looking at. I feel like my Instagram is kind of being taken over with breweries, which I'm kind of not upset with, because just seeing how these breweries do their beer shots and do like stuff behind, like show pictures behind the scenes, is pretty cool. So the unlimited release IPA, it's a legendary. Oh yeah, if it's just the Lagunitas IPA, it's gonna be a solid one for sure. Absolutely. I know that's probably gonna be more, if I remember correctly, that's more of like a maltier kind of, I wouldn't say maltier, but definitely more on the maltier colors. It's not going to be hazy, I don't believe, and it's going to be more like piney kind of like pine, dank kind of resiny kind of flavor than any kind of citrus. So if I recall, I think I've had that before. I think I remember. I don't know. When you have so many beers like I've had, it's kind of difficult to remember what kind and like what something tastes like. But at the end of the day, that's what I got for you guys today. So thank everybody in chat for hanging out. You guys are awesome. Also, if you're new to the channel, like what you see, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button along with that notification bell. Let you know whenever I go live doing another review. And if you are into kind of like the beer side of social media, make sure to kind of, my link for my Untapped is down in the description below. Shoot me a friend request on there. And I want to see what other people are drinking to kind of have me keep an eye out for stuff that I think I should try. So I love Untapped. It's a great kind of beer drinking social media platform where you get to kind of talk to other beer drinkers, kind of talk about what you think about stuff. And it's like there's a bunch of deals that you can get on there. Untapped does like different deals with different beer subscription services. So if if you can't use Tavour, they have a bunch of other stuff that they get like kind of codes that you can get discounts on your first crate. So just, if you're a beer drinker, if you're not on Untapped, you're doing something wrong. That's the kind of thing that I'm going to kind of end it with that. But before I get out of here, let's see. If you're hanging out in chat, make sure to hit that like button on the way out. But since it's Thursday, and I do this every single Thursday, so I think it's time to let's just down this guy. So I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. We're one day left before the weekend. And guys, remember, if you're going to drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. And cheers, everybody. Let's get this thing down. Laters.